Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Yeah, happy Monday. I can't put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I have kids in school. So, good morning. My name is Sasha with Ray of Hope Reiki and more. I try to go live on Mondays to give you guys like an intuitive message for the week. This is not, yeah, you just tried to call me. Hi. I was like, and I was too nice to push decline because I was like, that is gonna piss her off. But I was literally, I had all my live all pulled up. I was like, I can't imagine what your face would do if I declined a call from you. that girl. But anyways, we go live on Mondays. Ooh. And do like some intuitive insight for the week. Like what can we expect? I don't even know. Are you okay? Normally I can decipher Jen, but exactly. There you go. I get it, girl. So yeah. Already kind of been an eventful Happy New Year, Orlando. Haven't seen you in a bit. This morning's already been a little bit chaotic for me. Like Connor did not want to go to school. He was laying on the floor. We finally got him on the bus. Usually the bus driver cheers him up. He loves the bus driver, but he was not feeling that today. And then I tried to take Cutler to school and there was an accident and I needed to go straight. And then by the time I got to the part where I was going to go straight, then the tow truck went, and then I went to go after the tow truck, and then this other lady cut me off, and I was like, this is crazy. What are people doing? I'm just trying to get my little guy to school. And then the whole time, love you too, the whole time I was driving to school, Cutler was talking to me about, because I was trying to be funny, and I was trying to be like, you know, because it's going to be snowing all week. And I was like, you know, back in the day when me and your dad were young, like you, we would walk to school in the snow uphill, and it was cold and the wind was blowing, and I was trying to just be dramatic because if you know Cutler, he's kind of dramatic, and he just kept asking me if I had a baby in my belly while I was walking to school, and I gave up on the conversation because he made it too weird. And then we were talking about babies and bellies and how you have to be older, and I was like, this is enough. I tried to be funny and you made it weird. You made it weird. Good morning, people. We are doing our intuitive message for the week. With every time that I get on here and do cards, the scammers are going to come for you. If you're on here, if you comment, they're probably going to comment under your comment with Ray of Hope, Reiki, and more, with like dashes and hyphens and no spaces and weird stuff like that. And they'll message you and say, I loved your energy. Can I give you a reading or something like that? I'd love to do a reading. I never do that. I don't do that. Pay attention to that so you don't get scammed. So you don't get scammed. And then if you see a comment on your comment, but then you go to look for it and all you see is ninjas, it's because I got them. I blocked them. Hiya. Out of here. Ninja. Hello, Kathy. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. So this is the intuitive message for the week. Let's see what's for the collective. I already got my candles. I've already saged the house. Been a little bit productive today. I also ordered a new desk so that we won't be going live in my Reiki room anymore. Now that I got my new table and stuff, I want to rearrange it so that we're not live in here anymore. Even though you guys will miss the tapestry, maybe I'll find a way to do a different tapestry in the background when I'm doing cards or like the intros to my lives. Good morning, Laura Lee. Good morning, Kathy. I wonder what our week's gonna be like. What do we need to know about? Interesting. Oh, I wanted those 1 cards. Okay. My third eye is twitchy. Twitchy. Should I @ followers? Tiffany. Hey girl, hey. I remember back when I was like, oh, you can't show people that you're pulling cards because they'll be scared. And now I just don't care. My hair is everywhere. Let me go see if I have, so this is the intuitive, for those hopping on, this is the intuitive message for the week. Oh, I like that. So just a little bit of guidance for you guys. Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go grab I want some more cards. I want some more cards. These ones are my favorite. These ones are my favorite. This really helps me get into like, what's our emotional state gonna be like this week? Crystal, hey girl, hey. Oh, interesting. I like that, and I like that. Okay. And then what are we? Hello, Gemma. Hey, girl. Hey. No. 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 We don't get the whole deck. That I'll go with that. Empowerment. Yes. We need that. We need that for this week. Success. I love that. I love that. And why do we need our ancestors this week? Fear. Because of fear. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And what? Okay, I like that too. Okay, I like all that. Matt, man. Oh, hello, Matt. Not Crystal. Crystal's actually at work for once today. She finally decided to like go to work, I guess. It's just because I'm just teasing her. It's because she had 2 weeks. Her kids had 2 weeks of school off, but they started a week after my kids had the 2 weeks of school off. So they're just barely going back to school after the holidays today. I don't know what tea this is, but it's really good. It's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, so for our intuitive message, let me go at followers just so that I don't know if I should make Crystal a moderator if Matt's gonna be sneaking it. Can you mod, Matt? Do you know you'll be blocking people left and right? Just teasing. Okay. So the first thing that I see for the week is that there are possibilities of feeling trapped in our responsibilities this week. Like maybe we've got a lot going on, a lot on our to-do list, and so that's kind of making us feel a little trapped and a little overwhelmed. So if you've got that list this week, you've got that, I've got to get this done this week. It's okay to ask for help. If you are like, you know, Maybe grandma and grandpa can watch the kids for a couple hours so I could just have alone time to just get a little bit more done, maximizing my time. Or maybe I could ask a friend to come over and help or something. So I want you, if you are feeling overwhelmed this week with everything you have to get done, I want you to ask for help. I want you to lean on your people. I know that it's hard for us, good morning, to accept help from other people, but you also have to remember, by letting other people help you, you're not only blessing your life, you're blessing their life, because then they're doing an act of service for someone else, and that leads them to feeling fulfilled. That leads them to bringing in blessings. So don't be too shy to ask for help this week. I also want you to be very kind and patient and compassionate with yourself. If you have a little bit of a meltdown this week, it's okay. It's okay. We all have our moments. It's okay. The next thing I see here that is possible for this week, and not everything has to resonate with you for the week. When I do these weekly messages, just take what you feel applies to your week and leave the rest. Then you can always come back and rewatch these and refresh your memory, because I leave all my stuff posted unless something happens. I also feel like maybe we're not asking for help, or maybe we're not open to people helping because we're being a little extra guarded, because maybe when we've asked for help in the past, or maybe we've got a lot of abandonment issues or a lot of trauma when it surrounds asking people for help. Maybe people haven't been there for you in your life, and you feel let down by people, and so you just have gotten used to not asking for help. I want you to still try to ask for help and kind of work on those issues. How can we heal that part of ourselves if we don't try again, if we don't ask again? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I also feel like there could be at home, there's obviously something underlying there. And the only way to get yourself out of doing that is to exercise your right to ask for help. So start asking for help more. And then I always feel like if I ask for help from somebody and somebody helps me, then I need to make sure that I also ask if I can help them. It's okay if you can't pay someone back because right away, because your life's a little chaotic right now and you've got a lot going on. That's the reason you asked for help. Don't ask for help from somebody and then overwhelm yourself with, now I have to hurry up and help them back. The reason you asked for help was to get some relief, not to add more to your list. Okay? Okay. Now might be a good time, if you're bored with your job or with your home life, to do something that brings the passion back in. I almost feel like if my week's a little boring, I might even be happy about that. Does anybody else feel me on that? If my week's a little boring, thank you. Because I have added so much going on in my life that if it's a little boring, I don't even feel like I want to bring anything else in. No, can I just, I've already got a million things on my plate. It's okay if I'm a little bored at home right now. Tay-tay! Okay, so I do feel like our week could be a little boring, but I'm taking that as a positive. Hey girl, hey! Love you and your kitties and your hubby. But for those of us who are overachievers and don't want a boring week, you could do something that sparks your passion. I'm game for the boring week. I'm here for it. I'll sit back and just accomplish the things that I know I have coming. Okay? Okay. One of the reasons that you might need to call on your ancestors this week. So I get petrified wood is a good crystal for us to work this week. This is really grounding. This really does call in our ancestral energy, and it helps in like that, bringing that depression and that stress level down. It is safe to explore the past. It really works on your root chakra and helps you with patience. So, and then why are we going to call on our ancestors this week? Because fear, and don't allow yourself to be a victim. Anytime you feel fear or you're worried about something, I want you to make sure that you repeat over and over, fear is a liar, fear is a liar, fear is a liar, fear is a liar, until that thought is gone. Don't sit there in that moment. And while I was driving today, I was also thinking, I had this thought to tell you guys, like, if you're listening to depressive music or music that is like not super uplifting, like, I don't know, music necessarily doesn't have to be depressing, but if it's like something that is like bringing you into your feelings like that, and you're not wanting to be into your feelings, change it up. Look up like inspirational videos you can watch. Look up inspirational songs. Don't sit there in music that is, I know that like men a lot of the time will sit there and like rock music or like when they're angry, and that's not gonna help you. That's gonna make you more angry. So I just want you guys to pay attention to the music that you're listening to this week, and if you're having a rough week this week, tune into something that's uplifting. Even shows can bring you down. Like if you're feeling sad, probably don't go watch like some sad show. Watch some sort of comedy or something. Just pay attention to the things that you're doing in your environment around you to help lift up that energy. Don't set yourself up to be in your feels if you're not ready to be in your feels. Okay? I love petrified wood. Hey girl, hey! I seen a picture of a petrified wood table, like a whole table thing, and I was like, oh, I would never leave. I would just sit at the table all day. I would just sit there with my hands. Like this is now my home. I claim this home. I love petrified wood. It's like a little energy hug. It can be pinkish. There's a lot of reds, browns, tans. It could be pinkish, because the colors are kind of like mixy and stuff. Like fully pink, probably not. You'd have to send me a picture. You'd have to send me a picture, and I could intuitively think, but like holding it would be, I don't think fully pink, no. I guess anything's possible though. Anything's possible. Okay. I think there's a lot of chance for sickness this week. Keep washing your hands. Keep, if you're going to any sort of gathering or you're around a lot of people, make sure that you wash your hands a lot and don't put your hands on your mouth. All of the things. There is a lot of sickness going on. They talk about that like 30-day cough, the stuff like that. So I feel like sickness is a possibility this week. So make sure you're keeping up on increasing your immune system. We just started like CMOS drops to help boost the immune system. I know that a lot of people, when I bring up immune system, they always say like elderberry is really good. There's another one. I want to say it's ginkgo maybe that they say to get on, but They are. And there is, like, I feel really, really bad. There is a lot of children right now being attacked with RSV and pneumonia combined, and it is so freaking sad. So not only be cautious in washing your hands for you, but be cautious in washing your hands and like wiping off your carts and all of those things for your children, because young kids, that type of infections that are going around are really not good. Not good. Take your vitamins. Exactly. My body is strong. My body is strong. The kids are constantly coughing this year, like this winter. But we did start the sea moss drops, and I'm pretty excited about that. I also feel like if any of you have felt like you have been stuck or in the in-between, that's like you're not sure which direction to go, you felt a little bit foggy, like you're in a fog and stuff, I feel like we're coming out of that. But I also feel like we're coming out of that and we could be setting ourselves up for failure, because we're coming out of that and thinking, okay, now I'm motivated, now I've got these things to do and I'm gonna get this done, and that thing that you're thinking that you're gonna get done may not be something that's in it for you right now. So sometimes blessings are held off from us for a minute for a specific purpose. So don't get too set on, I have to have this, with all of this newfound motivation and stuff. It is the new moon on Thursday, so that is a lot about new beginnings and manifestation of what you want. So sometimes we don't get exactly what we want, how we want it, and we have to be okay with it. Okay? Okay. But look, there is empowerment and success. I love this. So we are still succeeding. We are still pushing forward. There is a lot of positive energy this week. A lot of positive energy this week. Oh, this even says some good stuff is about to happen. Good stuff is about to happen. And if you speak that to yourself every day, like good things happen to me every day, I am blessed, I am divinely guided, I see it. Like, if you say that over and over and over, like not over and over, but if you say that like every time, every morning to yourself, like you will see the good things coming. That's what manifestation is. It's speaking it. It's seeing it in your third eye. It's believing it is possible. And then when the stuff starts happening, you're going to be like, oh, what? That's crazy. Conspiring in my favor. I love that. That should be like a quote or something. Plus you can make hydrochloroquine. Hydrochloroquine is good. There's a new moon group meeting here locally on Thursday. Oh my gosh, shut up. Yes, girl, yes. What was I saying? I know that I provide a lot of comfort in this and the VIP group that we have, but I was saying if you guys want to, like, because obviously I can only do so much. A lot of my people do not live close to me. But you need to find like-minded people. So you want to find people that can do this kind of stuff with you, that can be on like-minded individuals that are open and loving and understanding and who help like bring your vibes up. That's what you want to find. And if that's a goal for you this year, you're definitely going to have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You can't ask for that as one of your goals and then not try something new, like that new, I'm going to go to this new group. If it's not your vibe, it's not your vibe. What are you out? Fear is a liar. I'm going to go to that group. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to make new friends. Like, I'm going to heal my heart, all the things. Step out of your comfort zone. If you're looking, you can't ask for things and then not like apply yourself to stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't let fear hold you back. Do not let fear hold you back. Okay. So success, lots of success. And then when you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self. So asking for blessings, but like asking for blessings that like, and trusting what is for your highest good to come about. That's hard because like I think I know what's for my highest good, and sometimes it's not for my highest good. Sometimes it's just not. So trusting in the things that do come about. And then I do see that if you are working on your spiritual side, that things are going to happen this week where you're going to receive revelations. So like there's going to be some spiritual signs, so pay attention. Birds and feathers have come up a lot. The color blue, like indigo blue, has come up a lot. So pay attention to that. I don't do that on Mondays. I don't do that on Mondays. I do that on Fridays. So if you follow the page, I do freebie readings on Fridays. Sometimes I'll randomly start doing other things as well. But a lot of the times the free readings are on Fridays, so pay attention to that. I don't get my new desk till the 16th. That's like another week. And then we'll be in a different room. And then I want to set it up so you guys can see my cards and me, and maybe my scribbles. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm hoping it works out good. So if you just came on, the vibes for this week is you may have a lot to get done this week. Yeah, see, birds come up a lot. You may have a lot to get done this week, and you may have to ask for help in order to get all the things done this week that you need to get done. I'm definitely asking Troy for help, but I always ask him for help so that it's no different, and he always helps. Be patient and kind to yourself, and then remember that when you ask people for help, not only is it blessing your life, but it's also blessing their life and giving them blessings. There's a bald eagle in my house. I want, like, every time I see owls, it is like the best moment. I've seen them when we were camping. Like there was one that came to our campground and sat on a little tree limb across from me. When I was with a guy, when I was dating, way back when, I had, we were laying on the grass, just like chilling, and I had an owl like dive in, and I have an owl as a totem animal, and it usually just means pay attention. You need to be sharp right now. You need to be wise because you need to make like good decisions, Sasha. Make good decisions. And the way the owl swooped in when I was there with that guy, I was like, that guy was done for. I was like, no, I did not get good vibes from that. So I was like, this is not the one. I wasn't Troy, clearly. And then we've had owls in our backyard at our old house. I love owls, you guys. They're everywhere. Owls are everywhere. Hawks have been crazy. Hawks. You and hawks, dude. You are a hawk. Oh, talking to you lately? That's amazing. So what do birds mean when they come in spiritually? A lot of the times, birds mean gain a higher perspective, pay attention, be wise. It's not bringer of death. Like, don't let people's fear-based beliefs push onto you and make you feel like something bad's gonna happen because you've seen an owl. Now, if you've seen an owl and you get like a bad vibe and your first thought is, maybe I shouldn't be here or doing this right now, then take that. But like, don't lead with, oh, I seen an owl, so now somebody's dying. Bald eagles, crazy. Bald eagles. Yeah, well, and back then I wasn't as spiritual as I am now. Like, nope. Yeah, see, and it flew directly at us, and then it like perched itself on this little building that was right in front of us while we were laying on the grass, and it just stared, and I felt so uncomfortable. And I love owls. I've loved owls since I was little, and I was like, this is not okay. Like, this is not okay. Yeah, it was not good vibes, not good vibes. You guys, when I was doing the sound bath yesterday, it's kind of next to this old building, and I could not figure out who the spirit was that came into the sound bath. It was driving me crazy. I don't know, and I still feel the guy. So I might have to make a video of the guy. But he had like a leather jacket. You know, I couldn't tell if the leather jacket was brown or reddish brown, and it had like, you know how it has like that fur coat? Somebody called it I don't want to say that word. But it has fur around the collar. Kind of like, and a puffy or leather jacket, you know, very manly jacket. And he had a mustache. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Tuning forks. I ordered some for me and Crystal in rainbow. But they're coming from overseas, so it'll take years. Yeah, and like, he was very aggressive in his energy when I was doing the sound bath. And so Crystal was like, what were you doing? Because I was laying on my back, and then I had to flip over and face the pillow because he was just standing like by my head. He's like, this is extremely uncomfortable. And then he showed me almost like people were rifling in his jacket. So I almost wanted to say that he had been robbed. And then I felt like there had been like a moment of like pew pew. And so like, and the building next to the building she does the sound bath in, I don't like. And right before that, before we started the sound bath, there was a light blinking nonstop in front of me, and Crystal was like, I bet that's a spirit trying to talk to Sasha. And as soon as I made eye contact with the light that she was talking about, it stopped flickering. And I was like, girl, don't be jinxing me. Do not be jinxing me. She done jinxed me. But it was still a good sound bath, and we recorded some videos on her page so that you guys could see what a sound bath was, and like what the building looks like when you go in. So, because some people get anxiety. I don't know if you guys get anxiety when you're going to a new place. Like, it's kind of comforting when you can see the building and like how you get right to her sound bathroom. Are you trying to make me seem more witchy than I already seem to people? Is that what you're trying to do? Is that what you're trying to do? Should we get into how blowing out a candle and making a wish is witchy? Are we going there? Is that where we're going this morning? Huh? Don't you know I've already been disowned? Don't you know? I did get some new crystals in too this week. So if you guys missed the live on Tuesday, you're going to be sad. The ruby record keepers are Like, thinking about selling them makes me kind of emotional. So if you do get one of those pieces, they are higher priced, and they are sacred pieces. They are so sacred. Like, I cannot even tell you, like, I should price them at $1,000 because I don't want anyone to buy them. Like, if you're serious about buying them, they are very sacred and you need to treat them kindly. And then I have amethyst dragons. So dragons have come up a lot for spiritual signs, and that's all about looking yourself in the mirror and seeing who you truly are. Stop dogging yourself. Stop being mean to yourself. Treat yourself kindly. Is she on live? Is she on live? That's funny. She tried to call me right before I got on here, and I couldn't even decline her call. Have you ever declined her call? Oh, she will call you out. I could not decline it. I was like, I'm going live though. And so I just let it ring, and then I clicked the live button right after. Dragons. Has anybody else seen any other spiritual signs? Do you have any spiritual questions that we can talk about before? If you guys did not watch Saturday's live, I suggest you go rewatch it. We started the book club thing, and we're talking about the chakra healing book, and we got really, really deep into like religion, organized religion, and energy work, and like judgmentalness, and like we did an energy exercise. It was super, super fun. Seen a lot of crows. So crows are spiritual messengers. So they are actually, so they travel between the spirit side and the here side. So they are bringing spiritual messages to you here. So pay attention to ringing in your ears and look for spiritual signs, and make sure you're taking a moment, Lena, to sit in silence and just see what thoughts come into your mind, because I feel like Spirit's trying to talk to you. Yes! Oh, I love Faye. Faye popped on that live, and she said that Barnes & Noble has that book that we're going over for like cheap in the spiritual section. We don't have a Barnes & Noble here. I'd have to go 2 towns over to try to get some for you guys, and I'm not going that way. I'm not going that way, especially since it's going to snow all week. It's snowing all week. I am going to release my milk bath salt on Tuesday as well. And I'll also make a post about it so that you guys can just claim them on the post as well. I made a lot, and it's supposed to be for Imbolc, which is the next section on the wheel. After Yule, Imbolc starts on February 1st. Found a Barnes & Noble. Numbers on the clock are absolutely crazy for me lately. 222, 333, 444, 111, 1222. Yeah, numbers are super sacred. I always like to, when I see a number, I like to Google angel number 222. And then go to images, and then I'll go down, and I won't really read any of them, but when I feel like, oh, those colors really stand out to me, or I'll click on that, and that'll be my message for the day. Angel numbers a lot. I love angel numbers. And know that if you are not feeling like you're connecting to your spirit team and you're not seeing the spiritual signs, there's nothing wrong with you. Just take a moment and make sure you're doing your self-care. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and being kind to yourself, and not putting yourself in a depressed, angry mode, and try to lift yourself up. You will see those signs. Sometimes Spirit's a little silent to let you figure stuff out. And sometimes Spirit's a little silent because they want you to ask them for signs. They want you to ask them for help. Yes, girl, yes. Good job. I should probably get an angel number book, but every time I go to look one up, none of them call to me. I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I don't want that. I don't want that. I think I only have one more spot open for my distance Reiki this week too. That is this Wednesday, and I think I have most of the spots filled. I think there's only like a 10 and 11:30 left, and I'll probably only take one more of those. So yeah. Yeah, show me. Do you like... I'll have to look at the cover and see if that's one that calls to me, because I've seen a lot of covers and I'm like, nope, that's not it. I'm so picky, and I'm just so picky. I'm a picky person. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, because I didn't... You guys saw me pull all the cards for everything, and I've already said, I think I already said what the week was, and it's all about empowerment, success, good stuff is coming. Make sure you're washing your hands, because there's lots of sickness going around, letting go of fear, working with petrified wood for your ancestors, and you're coming out of like that fog, but the blessings may be a little different than what you think they are. But this card was just sitting there randomly, and I did not pull this card. So it's very interesting. And so this is probably for specific people. And it says, it's happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you, not to you. So if you're struggling, it's happening for you, not to you. Trust the process. I'll make a wish. I love that. Somebody found some eyelashes on them last night in the sound bath, and I was like, if they're fake, can you still make a wish? Can you still make a wish? I was like, I would make a wish. I would make a wish. Okay, you guys, I am going to hop off here. I'll record the spiritual message and put it on TikTok, so you don't have to watch the whole live. And then remember, we're going live Tuesday at 4 Mountain Standard Time. If you want that last spot for the distance Reiki, message me, because I'm only going to take one more. I hope you guys have a good week. Remember to ask for help. Remember to be kind to yourself. And remember, it's going to be a good week. I'm okay with a boring week. It's going to be a good week. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye.